will be for athletic achievement, and is from Mr. Gerard Jerry Byrne. And he will be introduced by Mark Villa. Mark?
Thank you all. I'm honored to introduce Gerard today as a newest member. I'll just tell you, Gerard, you're really brave allowing me this microphone to talk about you, because I have a 40-year connection with you. I calculated that. All I can say is good luck. So it all started in junior high. Number 72, he was a lineman on that roster. From that beginning, he often let coaches know at every practice that he wanted to be a running back and not a lineman. It wasn't until his freshman year that finally Coach Richard Laverne invited him to be a blocking fullback due to some upperclassmen injuries that season. Well, he did get to touch the ball, and the first time he touched the ball, magically he ran for 2 touchdowns and a 2-point conversion. He ran with pride every time, and he never looked back. In his career, he racked up over 4,000 yards and 49 touchdowns. You couldn't get 50. Come on. He was always thankful and very complimentary of his blocking teammates en route to 3 consecutive seasons of 1,000+ yards. That included some games of 200+ yards and multiple touchdowns. Sometimes he surpassed the 1,000-yard mark for the season before the regular season ended. While all dealing with a painful shoulder injury, one that seemed to pop his shoulder out of socket multiple times, even while playing in games, one particular in Delco. Training staff would pop it back in, and he would be back out there on the field, running away from defenders and breaking attempted tackles. We can all hear that big voice in the stands today. Y'all know what I'm going to say.
You can't arm tackle that boy.
He was kind to his defenders, though, those trying to bring him down. I recall a defender who chased him for like 89 yards and dove at his feet as he crossed the end zone. After he put the ball down, he turns, helps the defender up, and tells him, "Nice try." His career awards confirmed his ability. 1982, Outstanding Offensive Back and First Team All-District. All-District honors in 83 and 1984. I'm glad y'all sitting down. 1984, All-Parish and All-State honors. That year he rushed for 1,395 yards and scored 16 touchdowns. He was a 4-year letterman, and other awards I may still have left out. You can bet every week in the newspaper his name was in those articles, raving about the performance he did. Some of the headlines were quite entertaining, such as Eagles Burn Sunshine, spelled B-Y-R-N-E. CCHS backfield tramples gate on. Eagles win handily, title showdown set. Several coaches also marvel and have positive remarks on his ability to run the ball. One coach, Mike Peterson, said, "Jerry uses all of his ability as a runner each and every time the ball is snapped. He probably is the best running back around at following his blocks in knowing where the holes are. I didn't say this, Coach Peterson said this. While not blessed with blazing speed, Byrne possesses the most consistent speed of any player I've coached. Outside of football, he ran track, performed a high jump, and was part of a successful 440 relay team, accomplishing records, winning awards there as well. Now back to football, that roster had him at 5'8", 170 pounds, and I know that was when he was soaking wet in uniform. But you ask yourself, how can somebody of that size get all these records and run over people? Well, I can tell you, your ability did have a part of that, but knowing you for 40 years, I know what gave you that success. It's your determination. Especially when you're told you can't do something. On the field, he proved he can do more than just blocking. It's your character. Being honest and fair with yourself and all the people around you that you love. It's also your heart. He was passionate about running, and his heart was in it. When he tells you he's going to do something, he does it. Now, teams sometimes create a bond amongst teammates. We know that. And football is basically a group of guys that form a brotherhood. And I'll tell you, folks, I'm proud to recognize my brother, Gerard, a.k.a. Gerard, as the newest Hall of Fame member for athletic achievement.